wins for the first time in franchise history.
Don't worry about the world. Not today. It's springtime, and they're not...
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to first. Moreland is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. Here's big Aaron Judge. In his career against Porcello, he's only 1 for 10. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch.
1-1.
Down and away, ball 1. 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1, and maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup? Or do you stay with the heater?
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Hit the other way out toward right field. And Mookie will make the play in that. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off with a
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
fielder, Mookie.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. He's taken him deep once. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bird is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in, J.D. Martinez, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Man at first after the 2-out walk. Hit hard on the ground to second. Torres brings it in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. The left hand. Handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. In his career against Porcello, just a 1 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And this will get all the way out toward the 379 marker. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys, hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And he takes a called strike 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and Moreland is set down on strikes for the first down. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 1-1 is a swinging strike as he couldn't check his swing. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Tanaka sets his sights, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard on the ground towards short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 7-8-9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he'll step off. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Gardner, the runner at second with 1 away. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And a dive there from Pedroia, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. At the plate, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even. 2-2. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 7 hits in 32 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Striding in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row.
And we'll have to. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Greg Bird. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Bounce it to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Sharp ground ball to third. Devers fields it cleanly. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He popped out in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres over to his right. 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and 1 away. Now batting, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. 0-1 the count. Moreland into foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. First pitch on its way. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. And that one got a piece of him. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 1-0 the count. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike one. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game. Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The 1-0 delivery. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to...
A swing and a miss. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And Pedroia swings through that one as he's set down on strikes for the second out. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Line toward the gap in left center. Gardner is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for another shot now. Greg Bird, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach.
And they'll put the tag on him for the out, but he'll at least get an RBI out of it.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Miguel Andujar. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
2-2.
And that one just missed outside. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 72, Xander Bogaerts.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sonny Gray takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Breaking ball in for a strike.
A defensive change for the Yankees. Now playing first base, number 26.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out. Here's Mookie Betts. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's gone just 2 for 15.
Mookie Betts.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. hit in the air down the right field line. Judge on the move, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius backhands it deep in the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Drew Pomerantz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 31.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Neil Walker is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. In for strike 2. Walker is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley on the run. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. In prior matchups against Drew Pomerantz, he has a 3 for 12 line. Now here's the signal from the dugout, so he'll take first here on the intentional walk, and that makes runners at the corners with 2 away. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen, number 70, enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And that misses 2-2.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that quick.
Ready with another 2-2. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got a 3 for 7 line. He also has 1 home run.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Three and 0 now. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Takes a curveball right on the corner.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Judge ranging back, still going back. And this one is gone, a home run. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Moreland.
3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Bouncer down the line. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's a .333 hitter, 5 for 15. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, Walker makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he'll step off and try again. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Two out, nobody on. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Coming on for it is Hicks. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the... At the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This will be handled by Pedroia at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. Sliders in for a strike.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Stepping in, Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Gleyber Torres. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ball and a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Sandy Leon. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 5. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away. First offering on its way. To third. Endujar fields it cleanly. The second for 1. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to. So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Joe Kelly enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. He's set, and the pitch. Fouled off. And he lays off for ball 1. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Andrew McCutchen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime line against Chapman. Just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Steve Pearce come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. No balls and a strike to count. Martinez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's 0 for 5. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Runner at first here, one man out. And there's ball one.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Chad Green takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. Loss goes to Rick Porcello. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you.
Here in Phoenix, the roof is closed and the AC is pumping. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Zach Greinke is on the mound for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zach Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zach Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zach Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Inciarte on at first, nobody out. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Pollock on the warning track. He makes the catch. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Tyler Flowers. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
A ball and 2 strikes to count to Tyler Flowers.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Career line against Greinke. He has 7 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Digging in, David Peralta. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
That's a ball.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And now here's a look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Up next for Arizona, A.J. Pollock. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson scoops it up, and the throw goes right over the head of Freeman at first.
Wow, I know shortstops have the reputation for being flashy, and I think he was trying to show off his cannon of an arm on that one. But the cannon was a little too powerful, and the ball sails way over the first baseman's head. He did get a lot behind the throw, though.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's got 3 base hits in 17 at-bats. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Arizona. It remains 1-0. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. First pitch on its way. Changeup in for a strike.
0-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Peralta on the move. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
In now, Danny Santana. And it's fouled away. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. Comes set with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Camargo stands at second with no outs. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-2. Hit to first. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Here's the 0-1. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes, you can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gaff that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow.
I think the decision to send him home came down to one thing: the guy they're facing on the mound. He's not likely to struggle out there and give up several runs. So I think they thought risking it for an early run was worth it. Didn't pay off that time, though.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
1 out and a runner on second base. This one's flared off to the right side. Here comes Peralta. He can't get to it. This one's down. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Hey, D-Row, they're off to a nice 2-0 lead right here. Now I think it's time to keep the pressure on and try to add on.
Yeah, this guy's a quality pitcher, and you know at any moment he gets into a rhythm, he can rattle off some donuts up there. So this is a nice job by the offense, but not done yet.
Kurt Suzuki will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Runners on first with one down. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ozzie Albies would be next. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Now batting, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the stretch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Albies is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Zach Davies, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
In now is Adam Eaton. He will lead this one off today. And we are underway from Milwaukee as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
And now for Washington, Trey Turner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder.